Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this in like 10 minutes to go inside and start uploading these videos that are rendering right now. It is already like 7:15 and the night is getting away from me and it's starting to get dark already. I know it doesn't seem like that on camera, but it is. The sun is going down and it's starting to get dark. And I really, to be honest with you, I know I say this every day, I didn't plan on filming a lot of videos today because I thought that I would be so tired after I came back from my dental appointment. I slept like crap last night. I had a really hard time falling asleep, and so I thought I'm gonna be so tired, but I came home from my dental appointment and I was wide awake. So I was like, I'm gonna start filming videos now. And I thought, film your vlog first. So that way it's like a 45-minute to an hour-long vlog. So it's not short. But now that I have filmed all these other videos, I filmed a drama video, a Peterisms video, a review video, 2 videos for my reality TV show video. What else did I film? A booktube video, and now a vlog. So there's 7 videos. This is my 7th video for today. So I have to just be honest with you guys. I'm starting to crash a little bit. Alex is upstairs hanging out with Boo Radley. We're going to watch some TV tonight. I'm going to watch some TV tonight. I'm going to watch The Golden Bachelor and The Bachelor in Paradise. I have those recording tonight, so I can watch those and do some reviews on that. I'm just like loving this new channel that I started so much, but I'm going to need to start earlier in the day to be able to have my vlogs be a little bit longer. So just bear with me while I'm trying to figure this all out. I'm not having a hard time getting to most of my channels. I'm having a hard time by the time I get to my vlog, because my vlog is, I mean, it's my heartstone. I love doing this. But by the time I get to it, I'm so tired that I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to do like a real short update, and then it ends up being 40 minutes, and then it's like 9:30, and so today is going to be a really short vlog. It's going to be like, probably like 20 or 30 minutes just to kind of catch up with you guys. So, I had my dental appointment today, which, it was at, who was calling my name? Oh, I thought somebody was calling my name. It was Dad and son riding their bikes down the street. So I had lost this crown in my tooth, so they like, you know, scanned it, which that whole process is so cool to see. And so I went in today to have the crown put back on my mouth, right here, and she said it fit perfectly. And I mean, it literally was like a 20-minute, 15-minute process. It was like no problem whatsoever. I didn't have to have any shots or anything like that. It was painless, right? They were so nice. They were so fantastic. I Ubered there and I Ubered that back because Alex, his whole day got completely out of sorts from what he thought it would be. He thought he was going to be able to take me. He thought he was going to be able to come and pick me up. He couldn't do either one of it. He felt so bad about it. I was like, babe, it's a dentist appointment. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, really worried about you. I'm like, it's totally fine, babe. And so, and it was like literally nothing. Like they just popped it in and then they like put a bunch of, what do you call it? Like she flossed around it to see like how it fit, and then she went back in and said, do you like seal it with cement? And she was like, yeah, we like do it, but we have to check around there first to see if like the fit. She's like, the fit is good. And I was like, well, what happens if I lose it again? She goes, if I lose it again, she's like, the retention is good. That's what she kept, I couldn't remember the word the other day, but she said the retention is good. She goes, if you lose it, just come back in. And she goes, and then we'll just build up around it. She goes, but I think it'll be fine. She's like, it's not moving or anything. She goes, I was like, can I eat solid food? She's like, yeah, just wait 40 minutes to eat solid foods, but after that you can eat anything. I haven't eaten anything since I got back, but so that was that. And hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing here?
Good, it's a beautiful evening, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. I wish it'd stay like this all year.
I know. Well, I like the summer pool weather.
Yeah.
I like your hoodie, that's cute.
Thanks. What are you up to?
You look so much like my mom. It's so crazy to me. Just sitting out here filming a video. Okay, so I'm back. I just went inside and started uploading my videos. It is now like 7:40, 7:45. My neighbor came up here. This is a neighbor that walks, she lives on the other side, and I've known her for a long time, and she came up here and was telling me a bunch of stuff, and so finally I was like, after she had been here for like 25 minutes, I was like, hey, I'm really sorry to be rude, but like I have to get these videos uploaded. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about before. My dental appointment went fine. I didn't think I was going to film any videos when I came home. I honestly thought I'd be tired, but I wasn't. So, came home and started filming videos. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so last night, Alex and I watched The Real Housewives of Orange County. And was last night the night that I didn't vlog, or did I vlog last night? No, I vlogged last night, didn't I? Yeah, vlogged last night. We watched The Real Housewives of Orange County, and then, and I ate dinner. I want to talk about the dinner thing in just a second. But then, I watched Real Housewives of Orange County. We watched Watch What Happens Live afterwards. And then it was the finale of Watch What Happened, or it was the finale of Orange County. I've talked so much today that I'm just like stumbling over my words. But anyway, we watched the finale of Real Housewives of Orange County, and then we watched Watch What Happens Live, and then Alex went to bed, and then I watched Survivor, and then I watched it's the new season of Survivor, just started last night, and then I watched the new episode of Survivor, the new episode and the premiere of The Amazing Race. I did a whole video about both of those over on my reality TV channel, so you can go over there and hear about all that. And then I got caught up on Invasion on Apple TV. I watched the newest episode of Invasion. And yeah. And then I watched like 2 episodes of Miami, and then I went to bed, and I had a really, really hard time falling asleep last night. So I finally got in touch with my doctor today about the not sleeping thing. And he recommended this thing that he's heard about lately, that he's like had several patients that he's referred to that are having insomnia from different kind of neurological medicines. It's like a cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. And he said that he's hearing really good results about it. So he told me to check into it. So I'm going to check into that and look. I mean, in all honesty, if it's something that, like, I don't want to have to go to another therapist for it. I'm already in marriage therapy, marriage counseling. I'm already in individual counseling. I don't want to get, like, another counselor, you know, to do this cognitive behavioral therapy. But I want to see if my therapist can kind of look at it as well. It's like apparently it's like a program or something, but there's different things you can do. I don't really know anything about it. He just recommended this to me, left me this long message today, so I'm going to look into it and see what that's all about. Has anybody ever done cognitive behavioral therapy with insomnia before? I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to look into that, and that's what he recommended, and yeah, so that's where we're at with the sleeping situation. I don't know. He didn't seem too concerned about the trazodone not working, and so yeah. So I'm going to look into that, and then if it doesn't look like something that I'm interested in, I'm going to call him back and either figure out a different option or talk to my primary care physician. But my primary care physician doesn't know about the Capra, so it's just like this catch-22 kind of thing. So, I mean, the thing that's the problem is, and my neurologist is, you know, I've been working with him for 23 years, and I've been sober for 28 and a half years. I mean, he's very well-versed in the fact that I'm sober and all this kind of stuff, and so he's not, I'm sure he, you know, his thought pattern is, well, it's not trazodone, there's not really a lot else to put you on, because people are like, well, like somebody the other day said, why don't you take Ativan? Well, Ativan is a muscle relaxer. It's also extremely habit forming, and it's not really to fall asleep. I don't know if you know, it's like an anti-anxiety medication. So anyway, but I wouldn't be comfortable. I know a lot of friends of mine are sober from Ativan, even when they were taking it appropriately and they were taking it as it was prescribed, like to come off of it, like they went through withdrawals. So they had to be like medically detoxed off of Ativan. So I'm not comfortable being on that. I can't take something like Lunesta. And I literally will talk to friends of mine that know I'm sober and understand, and they'll be like, why? So I can't take something like Lunesta or one of those drugs. I've tried everything over the counter. So I don't know what to do. But this is a past drinking caffeine kind of thing. Like, I know that a lot of people are like, well, Peter, stop drinking. It's not about the caffeine. Because I can drink just a ton of caffeine one night and fall asleep that quick. And I can not drink any caffeine the next night at all, not take a nap, and just have such a hard time falling asleep. It's not about going to sleep early or going to bed late. Like, I can lay down some nights at 10:30 and fall asleep and sleep right through the night. The next night I can lay down at 10:30 and not sleep all through the night and not even be able to fall asleep to take a nap. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So I don't know, and maybe I need to speak to a sleep specialist about this. So we'll find. I'm gonna talk to my therapist about it and look into this a little bit more. We actually have a marriage counseling session tomorrow morning, so I'm just gonna like take the first 5 minutes and just talk to him about this and see what he thinks. I'm gonna look into it tonight. So there's that, and at least I have some kind of response to that, which I feel good about. So anyway, got that, and then tonight I am just gonna order some, well, I just ordered some food, and Piata. I'm back on the Piata train, and I'm also on the DoorDash train, which I'll explain to you in just a second. So, I ordered this food. I actually tried a new sandwich tonight that they have, this caprese sandwich. It's like a caprese salad, but it's in like a wrap. I also got my avocado sandwich and some pasta. The other night, I tried the Diavolo pasta, because Alex gets it with the grass-fed meatballs, but I don't get any meat on it. I don't get any grilled item. I just get the Diavolo. I don't get it. This was the first time. I think I tried it like months ago. It's supposed to be like spicier, but I didn't think it was too incredibly spicy. I liked it. It's kind of just like a spicier marinara sauce. But anyway, okay, so here's the deal with the DoorDash thing. And to be honest with you, I've been kind of hesitant to talk about it because I've been like here's the truth, right? For the people that don't like me, it doesn't really matter what I say. Like, I can say, like, oh, today I'm not, like, I don't really like blue today. And then if tomorrow I change my mind and I say, oh, I really like blue, they'll be like, he said yesterday that he doesn't like blue, but now he's saying that he likes blue. Oh my God, he is such a hypocrite. He's such a liar. So it doesn't really matter what the fuck I say. You know, and so for a long time, I was like very careful of what I said because I just was like, it doesn't matter, like, they're going to come for me anyway. And to be honest with you, I don't, and I know this is my vlog, not my drama channel, but I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck if me changing my mind pisses you off. And like I said, if you're going to find discrepancies, if you're going to look for them, you're going to find them. I don't give a fuck. I really don't, okay? In my personal life, I'm all about living out loud, living honestly, and telling my truth. And that's just what I'm going to do on here, too. I've been doing it for a while. It's been working for me. And so I don't feel like I need to hide about this. But I was, like, I made this whole review video about how disgruntled I was with DoorDash, which I was. I had a horrible couple experiences with them. But in looking at other services like Uber Eats and whatever, what I found was it really wasn't a whole lot better, you know? And DoorDash, in all honesty, is the quickest and it's the easiest to use. The other night I had a horrible experience with, I don't even remember, it was either Uber Eats or Grubhub's or one of these things, and it was like, they didn't even pick up my food for like an hour, and my food was completely cold. I mean, so it's like, I don't know, it's just like, and I either have, like, to be honest with you, I either have really horrible experiences or I have really amazing experiences. And by and large with DoorDash, overall of all the services I've used, I had a bad experience with DoorDash. But I've had a couple bad experiences with DoorDash. I mean, I had to really fight to get any kind of money back on DoorDash. And a lot of people told me, well, if you have the DoorDash pass, it's not that hard to get your money back because you're kind of like a premier user or whatever. And so, in looking at all of them, I was like, I could equally make horrible reviews about all these services. And yes, part of the fault falls on the restaurant. And I took that up with Piata, and they were very nice about the whole situation. And part of the fault falls on the app, you know, and some of the fault falls on, you know, the fault or the glory falls on whoever the driver is. But by and large, I have to say, the drivers have mostly been amazing. The food is sometimes, like, not what I ordered, but not very often. But I will tell you, with Grubhub, all, what's it called, Uber Eats, all of it, and most of them are kind of very similar services. DoorDash is the easiest to order, and I've had the best experiences of overall. And I can tell you, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I'm giving it like a 4 or 5. Like, it's not great, right? But it's better than the others. The other thing of that is that I signed up for, because so many people had told me, like, if you have DoorDash, the DoorDash Pass, which is like the premier level of it, then like this kind of stuff doesn't happen. They'll refund your money like right away if something does happen. And so the other night I was like, okay, you're going to continue to use these services. You have to use one of them. Like, it's not like tomorrow all of a sudden things are going to change. Like, having food delivered to my house is kind of a way of life for me today since I don't drive. And so I was like, this isn't going to change anytime soon. You're going to be doing this for eternity. So you got to pick one to go with, right? So I was just like, okay, DoorDash is the one that I'm most familiar with. I've had the least amount of problems. I mean, I've had some pretty bad problems and just haven't even talked about it with like other services. Because to be honest with you, it's kind of like beating a dead horse at some point, and I'm just kind of tired of talking about it. So I signed up for DoorDash, a pass. It's $8.99 per month if you pay up front for a year, and it's $9.99 a month if you pay monthly. So and you get the first month free. So I signed up for the $9.99 a month because I wanted to try it and see what I thought of it. There are some perks. I think it saves you like $5 an order. It's not fantastic, but you save a little bit of money. Also, certain places that you order, they'll have deals. Like when you go on there, they have like certain things that are free or certain things that are cheaper or half off or discounted for that restaurant for that day. So I'm just going to play around with it for a little bit. This is the other thing, is that I order from like literally the same places like all the time. Like I need to kind of like start trying some other places. And I thought, as far as reviews, because at first people would be like, Caroline and Alex would be like, well, why don't you just like DoorDash, you know, or Grubhub or whatever. We don't have Postmates in Indianapolis, or Uber Eats, like a Starbucks drink. Starbucks drinks when you Uber Eats. I've never done it, but I've heard that they like, there's bugs. Oh, there's a bug right on my camera. Get off. That they usually come and they're like, the ice is melted and whatever because they can't get to your house quick enough. It's nobody's fault, right? And so, but like pizzas, like new pizzas that are out and new like fast food items and stuff, I can DoorDash that stuff. And there's no reason for me not to DoorDash it, you know, for a $5 delivery charge. And I think it's like $5 delivery charge and tip them $5, you know, and do a review of something fun over here. So I may start using it for that as well. I think with DoorDash Pass, you don't pay delivery charges. You just pay the tip. So I think I might start trying that. So in all honesty, I've tried to kind of take like a bad experience and turn it into like a positive thing. So I'm hoping that it'll turn into something good. You know, I'm hopeful about it. So we'll see. I mean, if I have a bunch of bad experiences and DoorDash continues to not be great, then I don't know what I'll do. I mean, part of the problem is it's not like I have tons of options. You know what I mean? Like, so do you guys see how dark it is? It's getting out here now. It's getting so dark that I think that it's probably about time for me to get off here, even though this is literally going to be less than 20 minutes long. But it's so dark, so I don't want to go get I'm not getting the ring light out. I'm not adjusting the doors and stuff like. I thought those lights there's lights at the top of our door. I thought they just went out. So maybe the next 2 days I'll try to start earlier and get some longer vlogs up for you guys. Just bear with me, you know, over the next week or two. I'm trying to adjust things and get things done. That I will come back to my longer vlogs over here and I'll get it figured out. The other thing is that Alex hasn't been like going out to dinner as much, and he's been coming home and whatever. And so when he comes home early, like it's hard for me to film upstairs or downstairs in the chair or whatever, because he's like sitting upstairs listening to the whole thing, which I don't care and he doesn't care, right? But it kind of makes me a little nervous. Like I don't care that he's here, but it kind of makes me, I don't know why it makes me nervous. I just like, it's easy for me to film into a camera, but like when somebody's sitting there watching me, my neighbor across the street, like she gardens while she's listening to me, and like that doesn't bother me at all. But for some reason, like my husband being upstairs just like listening to me while he's playing Township or looking at TikToks, I don't know why, it just kind of like, he says he doesn't listen to anything I say, but then like he'll say something later like, oh, so you're watching Survivor? I'm like, oh my God, he's listening to every word that I say. And I know it's stupid, right? But it's like, it kind of makes, I'm not a good person I'm not like a good vlogger in public and things like that. So, all right, it is getting so dark, you guys. I promise tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, I'll try to do longer vlogs to end out the week with that. And I love you guys so much. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. I hope that you are having I love you. I hope that you're having a magically amazing Thursday, and that tomorrow is a fantastic beginning to your weekend. And yeah, be kind to one another, take care of one another. Most importantly, take care of yourself and pass that on and be kinder and love other people as well and take care of others. And let's just pass on the love. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you.